So in today's video, I'm going to show you the best After Effects plugins for productivity. Let's get into the video. So back in those days when I used to use actually Fusion Page, which is like a DaVinci Resolve version of After Effects, it used to take me like hours or even days to create really simple animation that I could do in After Effects right now in a few hours or so. And then overall, the DaVinci Resolve Fusion workflow was really slow. And on top of that, it was super hard and complicated to actually create the animations. No, it's like not that complicated, but if we compare to After Effects workflow and the whole program and software, like for example, After Effects is based on the layer system, but Fusion Page is based on node system, which is way complicated to learn, but there are some advantages also for Fusion Page, but in general it's way easier to create animations on After Effects. And one day I actually decided to switch to After Effects. Like that was about like 3 months ago or so, and it took me like 1 month to understand it well. Well, at first month I used to not like the program. It was overwhelming for me because I was the master of DaVinci Resolve Fusion Page and everything. But after 1 month or so, I understood it so good that I don't want to actually switch back to Fusion Page. And so when I was using After Effects while doing my own workflow and everything, I used to actually download 10 plus plugins, like multiple plugins onto my system, and specifically for After Effects, like some cracked plugins that are really garbage and does like really well things, but issue is that there's too much plugins for too much work, let's just say. At first I thought if I have more plugins installed onto After Effects, right, my workflow is better, but in this case this is totally opposite. And so now I actually use only 3 plugins, well actually 5 plugins, but I will tell you my favorite plugins that I use every single day, like every single day when I do animations, and they save me like days of video editing, because man, these plugins are just game changing if you want to become the best animator or video editor and animate the best video editing animations. And so yeah, you're actually gonna learn must-have plugins for After Effects. So I'm gonna tell about these 3 plugins that I use like every single day, like every 10 seconds or so. So let's get with the first plugin, which is Flow. Man, this plugin is quite literally used every single 10 seconds. I basically keyframe and I use this plugin. Keyframe, use this plugin. Like adjust something, I use this plugin. And man, this is game changing. And this is like the single best plugin that you could have. Now the downside of this plugin is that it costs $35 or so. And I bought it. I didn't buy it. And so what does this plugin do is you can actually make any keyframe look smooth, like in certain like speed. And so there's actually 25 pre-made presets to use, and you can also download in their website, like After Effects scripts I think it's called, and you can actually download some random YouTuber curves and everything, you know, and so you can import I think with this button. And so there are 25 pre-selected like the best curves that you're gonna use, like 99% in case. And my favorite plugins are this one, I think this one like in the middle, and I think I also use sometimes easier plugin like this, like easier curve, like it's more like linear and everything, you know. And what I also like about this plugin is you can make your own curves, like custom curves, and save it as a preset. Like it's really simple. I think you can adjust the curves, like there will be a panel, and I'm gonna show you. I have actually opened the After Effects, but I'm gonna show you like it's here. And for example, let's just bring a new composition, and let's for example say like that, okay? And I'm gonna show you how easy it is to actually animate this bubble or a point. Like it's so super easy. Like press P to have like position, then keyframe it, and for example we're gonna keyframe to, for example, 2 seconds or so. And after that you want to have like one keyframe like that, and for example it will be like it will slide in from to right. And so in default it looks like that. It is super slow. Actually, let's make it faster, like 1 second. Like as you can see, it's really like not smooth at all. And so what we want to do is go to graphs and everything, you know. That's like would be the default method. And actually we are going to make it smoother by F9, I think, and then it makes it smoother, but it still like looks shit. And so what we want to do is actually select some preset that we want to do. For example, I want to do this preset because it's going to be fast at first. It's about actually easy to understand the curves, like you're actually going to learn at the same time how curves work and everything, like keyframes in general. And so this is like the best curve for entry animation. Obviously select these both keyframes, right, and press apply, and it will like apply the same effect, like as you can see here. And yeah, it looks smooth. Like maybe it's lagging for now, but yeah, as you can see, it looks super duper smooth. Yeah, that's how you actually use flow. Like you can use different, like for example, preset, for example, this one, it's different curve. Maybe you want faster to start. Maybe you want to like ease in like that. Or maybe you want to have like this kind of type stuff. Maybe you want to have like this weird stuff, or it goes like that and that. And yeah, that's how you actually use Flow. And this plugin is like the most game-changing plugin, to be honest. And so the next plugin is called Animation Composer. And this plugin is actually for free. There's also additional bonuses, like if you want to subscribe to their, I think it was like $70 or so per month to actually get their more like premium assets or something like that, like to the plugin, additional plugins and everything, you know. But you actually don't need it because actually the free version has the most plugins that you ever need. And so this plugin is also game-changing, like honestly. And the best part is that there are pretty much all presets that a lot of video editors use. For example, famous Magnets Media type of animation style. When I was actually trying to recreate these types of text and everything, you know, I'm gonna actually show you how it looks like. So, for example, let's have a remove this, and for example, you have a text you want to like create in a, for example, in a Fusion, you want to create this cool animation I want to show you right now. You just simply have this animation composer, and yep, and you're basically gonna have like these types of things, like as if, for example, I don't use actually sound effects, I don't know why, but whatever. And for example, you want to have like some animation, for example 2D layer animation. For example, actually let's use this one. And there are a lot of presets to use, actually, like pre-made presets for free. Like that's game changing. And for example, I want to have this, let's say this one. This looks fucking cool, bro. Like I'm fucking dead honest. And you can also remove the out, for example, because 99% case I don't actually need the out thingy, which would be like this at the beginning. There we go. And yeah, that's how you actually use the plugin. And you can also adjust everything like here, but I just leave it in default like it is. So yeah, that's basically it. And the best part of this plugin is actually, for example, if you want to create custom made like this kind of stuff, there's like a lot of different keyframes to use. But the best part, you can actually move it. It's not gonna actually break down and everything, so it is like really easy to actually adjust. It's really flexible in general. You can do this, for example, you want to do this, for example, or you want to like switch it or something like that. And yeah, that's actually how you use Animation Composer, and it's totally free. And so the last plugin is called FX Console, which is, I'm gonna say again, game changing. Like, man, this plugin is a must for productivity because it makes you way faster to apply effects. For example, I want to apply effect. I just press, for example, for this text, right? I'm just gonna make it once again like this text, like that, and maybe like that. And I'm gonna center it like that, and yeah. For example, you want to apply the effect or any kind of effect, you have to go in default effects and presets, and it suddenly loads in everything, you know. And then after like 5 seconds or so, it loads in, and then you try to like search some effect. For example, turbulent displays, for example, right? Yep, there's the effect, for example, and you have to adjust everything, for example, and then you actually do the like the wobbly effect and just press this and for example 10, and then it actually wobbles in and everything, you know. And then you need to like adjust the keyframes so now so it looks actually cool text and everything. So you do that and you try to adjust it a little bit maybe. And for example, you want to look how like, for example, you want to have like this kind of type of look. Yeah, I don't always take like that much of resources and debugging, but whatever. And so, and that would be like a default method on how to like apply effect. But with the effects console, you simply press Ctrl and space, and you will have this type of menu. You actually need to select the actual layer that you want to apply the effect on. And so you press once again that thing, Ctrl and space, and I also have pre-made presets, which is also a game changing for this type of stuff. For example, I want to apply the same effect that I just created, like I don't know if it works even, but you just press 1 and there it is, like this type of effect. I'm gonna actually remove this post-storage time, and yeah, that's actually how you do the effect. It's actually moving, my PC is just lagging, but as you can see it's actually doing something. So yeah, it's actually doing something, so it's cool. And yeah, that's as simple as that. And for example, you want to apply a drop shadow, you just press Ctrl space and press 2, and that's it, you apply the actual shadow. And for example, you want to apply a different effect, you just simply write, I don't know, like let's see, like glow for example, right? And yeah, that's simple as that. But in the old method you need to press this button, then press deep glow and just drag it there, and so on. So yeah, it's really like messy and everything. So yeah, that's how you actually gonna do the deep glow or any other effect. And I also want to show you how to actually make this thingy like with the numbers. You just press simply a number and you apply the effect. So you're simply gonna press the setting button, and after that you're gonna press, where was the, basically you're gonna press for the shortcuts. For example, you're gonna add new shortcut at 6. For example, you want to add, I don't know, the same glow, deep glow for example. So you're gonna have deep glow for example, deep glow, I don't know, glow, I don't know if that makes sense. And so yeah, you just say, simply press OK, and let's play the same thing. And yeah, there it is. Like for example, there's no deep glow and you want to add simply glow, you just press this and 6. Boom, you applied it obviously. And you need to adjust because you have like applied this type of glow, which is like a default. I think it was like select this and save animation preset, and you were gonna save the deep glow preset made, I don't know, for example. And you want to, I don't know what is the issue, but whatever, you're gonna basically save it and import that preset. And so we walk through all 3 plugins that you must have in your After Effects program. If you gained any value from this video, then make sure to subscribe, because by end of this year I want to help 1000 people level up their video editing game. And yeah, thank you for watching this video and see you later. Peace.